Now I'm going to show you that how we can use Nmap in order to scan a target system and find out different vulnerabilities in that target system. I'm just going to type on Nmap and then the IP address of that target machine. So for that purpose, I'm going to have to get into the target machine, and once again I'm just going to type the following commands. That will be ipconfig, and then I'm just gonna top to the bottom. There will be a section of 192.168.1.8. So I'm just gonna get back in here in the VMware section, and I'm gonna type 192.168.1.8 and press enter. And as you can see that now Nmap has actually begun his starting, and within a few minutes it will give me a complete detail of that specified system, and it will give me a lot of information like windows and ports numbers and different things. So let's see that. And as you can see that now we have that Nmap scanned up, and if I just scroll to the up section, if you just find out we have a lot of ports that are open, as you can see that, and our host is up, which means that host is currently not shut down, and these are the different ports that are open through which we can actually perform our operations. And if you go into the Armitage, you can use these kind of options on that specified port, and it actually performed that scanning operation in 131.1 seconds. Only one host is up. So in this way we could actually host or scan a host and find out the different ports, the open ports, which would be very useful for us in order to find out the vulnerability in that specified system. So if you actually find out, like for example, let's take an example of 81 port or 80 port, that is a TCP port and HTTP port, it is actually describing it. So with the help of Armitage, we could use different kind of exploits that will be actually exploiting the HTTP ports. So in this way we could use the Nmap scanner in order to find out the different vulnerabilities in that. Not only that, you can also use the 445 port for Microsoft DS, that will be actually a bind TCP exploit. You can use Armitage for different kind of exploits in that case. So I'm just gonna scroll to the bottom once again, and this time I'm just gonna ping the entire network of this IP address. For example, if I just get back to the top section, as you can see that that is 192.168.1.8. Now I want to actually scan the whole network. So for that purpose, I'm just going to use Nmap, and then I'm going to use SP, which means sync the ping. Sync the ping means to ping the whole network that is actually in the case. So I'm just going to use 168.1.asterisk. So what does it will do is it will actually ping the whole network, and will give us the ratified information that what is in that specified network, and it will give us a lot of information. If I just press enter, and it will once again perform the same kind of scanning process scenario that we'll be calling as starting Nmap 6.01, and then within a few seconds or minutes it will give us the entire network scanned within a few minutes. So in this way, as you can see that now the Nmap has completed its scan in 24 seconds. It is more faster than the previous one, and we have the 48 hosts in the entire network. As you can see that we have these kind of hosts which are up and running in this 192.168.1 entire network. So that is how we could actually use Nmap to our extent, and we could actually get a lot of more benefits from it. So if you just scroll to the bottom, I'm just going to scroll to the bottom, as you can see these are all the 49 hosts which are up and running in this entire network, and these are the 256 IP addresses that has been allotted to each and every device, and 48 hosts are up. So in this way we could find out that what is the real scenario going on in this specified network. Now I'm just going to use another Nmap utility, that is SS, and then I'm going to use P0, and then I'm just going to use SV, and then I'm going to use O version, that will be, and then I'm going to use 192.168.1.9. It will be actually the 9.1 hosting. I'm just going to confirm it. That is actually the 1.1. The first one was 8. Okay, so in 8 I'm just going to type in 8, and then I'm just going to use to 50. So it will actually first of all check 8, and then it will check 9, and then it will check 10, 11, 12, 13 up to 50 digits or numbers. So what is dash, small s and capital S? It means that sync for the TCP scan port. So it will actually scan for the TCP, and it will be actually scanning for the protocol. So there are different protocols, like TCP have the 6 number, and other protocols have different numbers. So it will actually search out for different protocols and will start from start to the bottom. And it will actually sync for the version, that what kind of version that specified target system is using, and dash O will be actually used for the operating system, that what kind of operating system that target system is using. So now I'm just going to press enter, and once again the Nmap done, 0 IP addresses, 0 host up, scanned in 1.10 seconds, no target was specified, so 0 host scanned. In this way, if you can see that we have actually applied different informations in that case. It means that we have not any specified video out there in this area, the IP address or scan host, so which means that from the 80 to the 50 area we don't have any kind of specified version of it. So in this way we could also find out different versions and different protocols with the help of Nmap, as it is a very extensible utility. Now I'm going to use another Nmap utility that will be actually T5, and then I'm going to use 192.168.1.0/24. So what it will do is it will actually scan the entire network of 192, and other thing the T5 will do is that it will actually perform this scanning process very fast. If you type T1 in here, then it will actually look for each and every response, and the scanning process will be actually extended. But if you type T5, then it will actually perform the scanning process in a very fast manner, and it will not be extended that much, because as we are actually scanning the whole network, so we need T5 to actually speed up the process in that way. So I'm just going to press enter, and now it will begin to actually scan the whole network, but it is saying some problem that Nmap 6 flagged to scan that. Now what is it? The reason behind that is that we have actually spaced up in a very wrong way, as we have actually typed the T5 syntax was a wrong syntax. So I'm just going to actually get rid of it. Press Ctrl and C to get rid of it, and then I'm going to type Nmap dash T5 192.168.1.0/24 and press enter, and now it will begin to scan the entire network with a speeding process. As you can see that now it is scanning the port, giving us some warning, but that doesn't matter, and it will go on and work on and will scan the entire network. So I'm just going to pause it or just stop it by pressing the Ctrl C button, and now I'm out of that scan. So if you want to scan the whole system and want to know the information about everything, then you can just use it with the help of your own tools and information. That will be very important in that case. Now the last option I'm going to use in Nmap is the one, for example, this option will actually go through the entire networks, but I want to go through only the top 20 host or network computers. So how can I do this? I'm just going to type Nmap, and then after that what I'm going to do is I'm going to use top, and then will be, as you can see that, so there will be port, and then I'm going to use top port 20 192.168.1.0/24 and press enter, and it will go to the top 20 port of the network 192.168.1.0/24. So in this way we could use and manipulate and evaluate the Nmap, this that is the king of scanners, in order to perform different kind of scanning on our target device. And whenever you want to actually find out the vulnerability with the help of Nmap, you can find out that vulnerability. For example, if you want to hack on into a system, you're going to have to find out some port, and if that port is open, if that port is shown to you by Nmap that it is open, then you can actually exploit different vulnerabilities. But still there will be other techniques you're going to have to follow instead, or even if that port is open all over the way.